PR services go down as a loss on your profit and loss or balance sheets when you are working out your company's finances, whereas property and machinery and other production facilities, they go down as an asset. This always frustrates me because when a business is bought, it's thought that only around 20% of its value actually comes from these tangible assets, where it's the intangible, the brand, the building of that brand, that actually creates the most value. A great example of this that I always reflect on is Coca Cola. It's thought that its tangible assets make up only about 7% of the company's overall value. So that's like its production facilities, its property. And so if they lost all of that overnight, they would still have value because they have a brand. Whereas on the other hand, if everyone caught amnesia and forgot about what the brand was, what this funny brown liquid was that we were drinking, they wouldn't have as much value, probably just 7% of the value, in fact. To use another case study, Instagram. So Facebook bought Instagram in 2012 for £1 billion or dollars, a hefty sum considering at the time they only had 13 full-time members of staff and it actually hadn't made any profit. But however, Facebook did recognise the value of this intangible asset and also saw it as a competitor to take people away from Facebook, hence they saw the value within it. So to increase your intangible assets, you need to build your brand, and you need to do this by making it memorable and lovable. It's not an overnight process, unfortunately. You know, if you think of the powerful brand, the top brand in the world, Apple, it was 40 years in the making to get it this far, and it wasn't this popular for all those 40 years. So you do need consistent and coherent PR activity to build that brand, to build your intangible assets. So through a consistent PR campaign, you'll build connections and associations in your audience's minds and create goodwill, ultimately strengthening those intangibles that truly prove your worth.